This is the video for the first binary or decimal to binary conversion quiz. So I'll go ahead and get started here. Number 8. Well, there's obviously 2 to the third power equals 8. So with 8 being equivalent to 8, there's no remainder, which means those are equal, so that would be a 1. And the rest of the decimal, or the place values would have zeros because there is no remainder to bring any kind of activation to those values. 2, 9. Okay, so 8 plus 1. That would be 0, 0. And it's 1001 because the 8 is equivalent to the 8 in this particular value spot. There is no 4, there is no 2, so those get zeros, and the 1 is activated because there is a 1 remainder, so that would get a 1 there. And it's 1001 binary for that one. Okay. Alright. Number 3. It's 4. And, well, there's a power of 2 that is equivalent to 4. So, much like the 8, 4 is going to be activated because it is equivalent to that place value number. And there is no remainder for the 2 or the 1. So, therefore, it is 100. Okay. Number 4. Is 3. Okay, so again, to be 2 plus 1, so that would be 11. So, okay. Alright, and number 5. Is a 2, and that would be, well, 2 to the 1 power, and then there's no remainder for the 1, so it would be 10, or 1, 0. Okay, number 6. It's 5. So again, 2 to the power of 2 is 4. There would be a remainder of 1. So this would make the 4 is equivalent to the place number value of the third number, or the third spot. There is no 2 because the 1 is less than a 2, so that would be a 0. And then the 1 is equal to the 1, which would be an activation, which would turn it into 101. Right. Number 7. Number 7. Okay, so it is the number 7. Alright, so we'd have to go with a 4, and that would be a remainder of 3, but we don't have that because we want to keep it in multiples of 2. So that would be like so. And there's 3 spots because we had to go up 3 powers, or we had to go up 2 to the power of 0 to the power of 1 to the power of 2. The 4 is equivalent to the 4 of the power of 2. The 2 is equivalent to the power of 1, and the 1 is equivalent to the power of 2, 0, which makes it 111, I think. Okay. And this one. Okay. Not number 8. We are going with number 9. Okay. Number 9 is number 6. So, that would be, well, 4 plus 2. And then that would equal, or be binary 1, 1, and 0, because there's no remainder for the 1, so that's not an activation, so it gets a 0. Number 10 is 25. Okay, so 25. We would have to go to the power of 4. Which would make that would make that 16, and there would be a remainder of 9, and then of course we can't have that because it's not a factor of 2, so then there would be 8 plus 1, break down that remainder of 9, I think. Okay. Okay, so that's a 1 there. And of course that's going to be a 1 because the 8. There's no 4, no 2, but there is a 1 to activate because that 1's just going to carry on through because obviously it can't subtract from those. So 11001. Yep. Okay. Alright. So now we're going to number 11. Yeah. 11. And that is 73. Okay. Alright. So okay, so we got 8, 4 is 16, 5 is 64. So we could only go to 2 to the power of 5, so that would make that 64. With a remainder of 9 again. So we would just do it 8 plus 1. Okay, so number 10. Okay, so 64. There's no 32, no 16. There is 1 for the 8. There's no 4, no 2. There is a 1 for the activation. Yep. Okay, so I think I'm getting this. All right. Excellent. Okay. 12. Okay, 39. Okay, so we would have to go to the power of 16. Have to go to the power of, well, let's see, 18 is power 2, 16, so 5. Okay, so power 5 would be 32. And we'll have a remainder of 7. So, be plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, I guess. Since we can't have a factor, can't have a 3 in there without being a factor of 2. So, okay, so we went back, went up 5 powers, so 32 is equal to that. There's no power to activate the 16 or the 8, so those get zeros. There is a 4 to activate for the 4, right? 32, 16, 8, yeah. 1 to activate for the 4, and there's also 1 to activate for the 2 and the 1. So, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Yeah, I think this is beginning to click. first. It was a bit confusing, but I think I've got it. Okay. Next number is 33. So again, we'll have to go with 32 with a remainder of 1. So it would be activation for 32, but not for 16, 8, 4, or 2. Yeah. And then an activation for the 1. So that would be that. 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. Alright. Cool. Where's 14? What do we got? Okay, number 14 is the number 77. Okay. So alright, so we got, so I'd need to go to 64, because that would be a power of, well, 4 would be 16, 5 would be 32, 6 would be 64. So we get a 64, have a remainder of 13, so we gotta make that factors of 2. I guess we'll just do it like that. Okay, so 64 gets an activation because it is equivalent to its number place value. There is no 32 and no 16, but the 8 is equal to its number value placement. The 4 is equal to its number value placement. There is no 2, but the 1 is equal. So, okay, cool. Alright, and 15 is, what is it, 88? 88. Okay, so we'll have to stick with the 64, because it can't go any higher, and that will also leave a remainder of 24. So, we're just gonna, I'm gonna put 16 and 8. Seems the simplest way to do it. So, 1 for the 64. There's not a 32, not a 16. Oh, wait, there is a 16. And there is an 8. And the 4, 2, and the 1 would not get activations because they're not there, and there's no remainder after the 8. So, it's 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Let's see how it is. And there it is. And looks like question 16 is not a binary number. So, this is the first binary quiz. There you have it. That was fun. That was actually interesting. I liked it. So, yeah. There's the first one. There's the first one there. And, alright.